Good morning. And I don't know what time it is over the pond in America. I think it's 11 or 12 hours. I might be waking you up. Good morning, Ravens. I don't know why I'm up. It's really early here. The birds were tweeting. I was just waiting for the sun to come up. And I think that's relevant because the rune I've got, I did it right first time. The rune is, it's talking about a gateway. So the sun is coming up, but it's all just grey. Hopefully it'll burn off and we'll have a good day. So there's a gateway involved. The sun's coming up. Yeah, and the birds are tweeting. Is that what nice day we're going to have? Right? Let's see. Could I please have some guidance? What do we need to be guided with today? What is coming our way? Honesty and communication. Right, just before I check this camera, right, this one came out. I just grabbed a card and put it there, and it was honesty and communication, and it's done it again out of all them cards. And what I was doing, I was looking, because from this way to me, it's a head. Right, look, eye, nose, that looks like teeth going, oh, and a long neck. I'll turn it round to you. You might be able to see it. That if you look at it good, how I showed you, right, and pause it and have a good look at it, that might be because of this gateway. That might be our faces with this gateway. It might, what is it? Yeah, what is it? Right, I've got a cup of tea and everything. So, what is coming our way, whatever it is, we have to have honesty, good communication, honest communication, which that's what I try to do. We all try, don't we? Well, most of us. Right, so I'm looking for this alien head that is honest and communicate. It might just mean that you get the communication that you get. I'm saying it looked like an alien, but it could be anything from any of the realms, right? It could mean that is, you know when it's that, actually. You do know when it's that. I understand what they're saying. I understand in that way. Right, so, what's coming? Oh, it's a lamb. How more innocent can you get than that? I was just watching some, That's Straight to You, and it's wonky to me. I'm a dead-eyed dick. Elaine, it's too early in the morning for that lark. The lammy lamb. I was just watching some children before they made me get on here. Right, earth, grounding. Ground yourself because there's some kind of gateway that you're either going through or getting ready for. Right, the lamb. Oh, what a lovely. That's sin. That energy is a lovely day. It's a lovely and innocent, playful, prancing about. Who's prancing? The lamb, right, is peaceful and patient. The lamb is the bearer of all-important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Yes, I agree with that. That's you being still and in the now, right? Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, particularly children, or sometimes a surprising stranger, just like me. Though the Lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. Yeah, so it's how I interpret it, but what I say to you, you'll interpret it differently as well. So approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. Now, I know that was for me too, right? That's why that head is laughing, right? That's that's the guide for me today. That funny face. I'm liking that face. It's just laughing to me from here. It could always, it could look like a ass as well. So you, when in balance, right? This lamb energy, it's it just has a knowingness. It just knows, and it has inner peace. That's what we all want, don't we? But if you get out of balance, you'll be quiet and timid, and sometimes concerned. Meditate and listening, but basically, if you keep in the lamb energy, right, go like children go, ask questions like children ask, like when I count sheep, why do they all jump over at the same time? After about 2 or 3, they're all jumping over. It's because you can't quieten your mind. We'll just have inner peace and a knowingness. And you know when you're knowingness. When you're knowing, you are knowing. Yeah, because otherwise you just go quiet and timid. That's what'll happen. What other energies are going to be around us? Hopefully everyone's going to be in a good mood today. What do you think? What do you think? What happened with you? Did you find out what the hyena meant to you? Right. Well, come on, cards. Do it right. I hope we get a good energy. I just want one to flick out. Elaine, ground. Oh, the Nightingale. I haven't had this card before. Oh, someone is... someone is singing their heart out. Was that my phone? I have put do not disturb on it. I do know how to do that. Let's see what we got. Earth and air. Right, so the Nightingale is of the sky. It's of the air. We got Earth. This Nightingale's gonna. There's something. This is gonna say loads of stuff. Right, before I even look at this, I don't know. I haven't had this before, but I talk about shouting it from the hilltops. No, they shout it around the whole world. Something's going to be said in this world. Somebody's going to be feeling like that. Right, Nightingale of the air. See if I can find it. Here we go. Nearly. Beautiful animals on these. Right. The Nightingale is singing its heart out. Right. It has a fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. Yeah, it gives it all it's got, doesn't it? Someone's going to give it all they've got. The song of the Nightingale is otherworldly, This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among... How weird, I just saying the birds are tweeting, didn't I? This is what I mean about being connected, when you're noticing what's going on. Anyway, what? Oh, it's unnoticeable among... Yes, because loads of other birds, they look flashy with all their plumage, yeah? But this bird transports its listener to the realm of poetry. What was I doing? Yeah, I was on the bird. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you look like. You know what I mean? Ooh. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. I know there's something I should tell you. That's just reminded me. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? Absolutely, loads of it, haven't you? How long has it been since you sang? Oh! Turn it up, write it down and let it out. Because when you're in balance, right, you just sing, speak freely and with kindness, and to bring you into balance is the music. And because if this nightingale gets out of balance, it can go shy and have a lump in its throat. Oh, what a lovely day. Now then, what I was laughing about when it said, when was the last time did you sing? Now then, I get loads of music come in my head anyway, but the last time I sang, right, was when my little boys... when my boys were little, right, we went on I'd never been to... I'm not a churchgoer. I'm a believer in my own things, but I never went to church and all that lot, right? And I got the offer. We were stopping with family, and they go to midnight mass all the time. So I went, and then when we had to stand up and started singing, right, I was singing, and I nearly fainted. I nearly fainted because at the time then, I used to suffer from anxiety, you know, and I didn't even know what it was properly. It's just, it's the worst thing ever. Anyway, you think you're dying, you're having an heart attack, and you can't breathe. And but this was years ago. I did find a way to get out of it, but I didn't know at the time that I was a shallow breather. A lot of it is to do with how we breathe. We don't breathe properly. So I just plonked down on the bench. I had to put my head between my knees. And the whole of the church singing bloody, I don't know, Away in a Manger, right? And it wasn't Away in a Manger. It wasn't that. What was it? I can't remember. I quite like some hymns. Anyway, oh come, all ye faithful. That's what it's on about. Honesty and communication. That's all you have to be. Honest. Be playful. Sing like a nightingale. This nightingale. Whoa. Oh no. We're going here. Oh, I haven't finished my story. Did I finish it? Yeah. Yeah. I just got shown up, right? That was the last time I sang. Because I can't sing anyway. But, right, the nightingale is going to be singing. I'm going to show you this card, right? Oh, God. It's the wands, right? What did I have to tell you? The portal. Let's try and keep it all. The portal right, yeah. The portal, a nice day. What this is going to say. I did have some. It'll come back anyway. It'll come back if it needs to. Right. The ones, right, is all about passion. Going with your your instincts. Yeah. All right. Somebody is so confident today, and I think the lamb's enthusiastic, right? This lamb is enthusiastic, and this one is full of confidence, right, and courage. And what it's saying is, now look at this card. Whoops, wands. What does that look like? Ace of Wands. What is rising out of the ground? That's all I'm saying. Because I don't mind going there at all. We were saying about, we were getting told, weren't we, yesterday, about making jokes and everything to get over things, and things you don't want to talk about. Well, I'll tell you for one thing, right? Sometimes, as a woman, it doesn't matter what age you are. I'm sure that you, if you believe that you've lived before, right? When you get all like this, the Ace of Wands, right? You think you're the bee's knees. I can think I'm Aphrodite. I tell you what, I tell you what, it's more, it's more me, right? I'll be Persephone. Yeah, that's her name, Persephone, because she had to spend. It's a long story, and I'm not going to go in it, but you can look her up, right? These are of the gods, right? And she had to spend half her life on Earth, right, and half in Earth. She had to be with the devil for 6 months, and 6 months above ground. Balance. I think she had perfect balance. Devil loved her. I'm sure she loved the devil. Yeah. 6 months. Balance. The lamb. Right, where are we going? So somebody, what they're going to say, yeah. What they're going to say. This nightingale to the frolicking lamb. Let's frolic. It's frolicking day. My neighbours I don't care what they think. Right, this one's coming out, look, it's stuck. 8. Oh. 8 of chalices is 8 of cups. They are saying, look at this, look at the fog. Oh, where are we? Look at the fog. Oh, I'm not frightened neither, because I can take more than 15 minutes, obviously, so that's a bonus. So I'm not panicking about time. Right. Can you see? He is looking through all that fog. He is. I don't know whether he's dropping a ball and chain or he's putting one on himself. Maybe both. We don't know what's going on in this nightingale's bloody life, do we? We only really know what goes on in ours, and we only know that if we take some bloody notice, people. Right. Oh, that's just flew out as well. Action. 8. moving on up, moving on up. That's what he's doing. He's moving. He's action. Because he's going to talk to this lamb. If you're the lamb who's frolicky and enthusiastic, full of the joys of spring when it isn't even spring, but it doesn't matter. You can still have a spring in your step. He thinks this lamb is the queen, is his queen. There she is, with a cup full. Yep. See if I can see anything. No, she's just overflowing. She goes there. She goes there. He loves this lamb. What's the lamb doing? What's that thinking? Whoa, this person is gonna... I think 8 is quick as well. I'm sure 8 is quick. Oh, he's singing like a bird. What's the lamb? Who's minding her own business, frolicking. Oh my word, my lordy lord. Right, she's frolicking about. I don't know how many I've got here. Right. Oh, come on. I'll have to take him. Right. She's frolicking around. Right. She has got the lovers. The 8 of Swords. Hang on. Right. Let's do it. I kind of get it. Right. She is all love and emotion. Right? And she's a daydreamer. Now then, the 8. She does feel restricted in some way, right? The swords are like cleaving through all the illusions and all the fantasies, even though she likes to be there. It is. She can break it down. She can break down all that truth and all that illusion and fantasy. She knows the difference. That's the thing, right? This lamb knows the difference, because we can go off dilly daydreaming, right? And it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen unless you put the work in, unless you do the things, as Dharma would say. You have to do the things, think the things, say the things. But she knows how to do it. She's conquered that. And this orchard in here, now wait a minute, because in this deck I didn't see it. I only seen it the other day and I had a quick look, right? Because it's an extra card. It's an extra card. So I'm going to read it to you, right? When I can find it. You can't look at all these all the time. So you understand about that, don't you? Whoever you are, you're either... This is the gateway. Remember, this is a gateway. So this is what gets you through the gateway, right? These two here, these 2 cards will get you through, because you know fine well. You know the difference. You've had, I bet you've had loads of lessons, loads of tests of what you think. It doesn't matter. There'll have been loads of things that have been given you. Some of them you won't recognise because you'll do normally, and some of them you'll have a little struggle with, or big struggle with, but it doesn't matter, because That's what you've got. She knows. No wonder she is lambing around. She's just lambing. Right, let's read the orchard, because this is like, it's an extra in the deck. I haven't read it all. Right, so here we are. It could be just a wild card here. It could be, with that, before I start reading, right, let's get grounded here, because we've got the story. What's the story? I'll tell you what it is. Morning glory. Who's doing that before work? I knew a lass, right, a girl that I worked with, right, and she was late. She said, and she didn't care less, and they're like looking at her, and she said, she wasn't bothered. She just said, sorry I'm late, I was having sex. No one said nothing to her. What can they say to that? It was the truth. So that's that. So we're doing morning glories with the lamb, whispering and singing sweet nothings, or possibly, I don't know, not in this house. Anyway, the wild card. This is coming at you sideways, I think. Well, oh, let's be careful. Right, let's read it first. You come across an orchard of apple trees. If you see smoke, I've got sage on them. I'm on fire. Right. Each tree is ripe with plump fruit, ready for the picking, but this may not be your orchard. Ooh. The apples that glisten in the sun are the fruit of another's labour. The orchard has been cared for and has grown together as one, with a family of roots connecting it below the soft earth. This might not be your orchard. Could be either way, yeah. If this nightingale is doing sneaky sweet nothings for this, right? Don't worry, you'll see through it. But it might not be. There's a little bit more. When this card comes up in a reading, take note of what relationship you might be benefiting from without offering much in return. Know that energy does not just manifest itself, but it is created from some other form of energy. So if you choose to pick the apple from the tree, remember you may later find yourself in debt to another. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Be careful what apples you're picking. There's people out there who have mirrors who say mirror, mirror on the wall, and they'll choke you with an apple. They'll choke you, they'll shut you up, your Adam's apple. But that's all about speaking. It's speaking. This nightingale's going off on one. So, the Four of Pentacles. It's all about. Pentacles is about, isn't it? Your possessions, materials, your money. It's tangible. It's knowledge. It's fours are weird, aren't they? I think it's all right. I think she's waiting. She's had 4 pentacles there, right? And she's holding on to one. Is this the idea that you had the other day? We were supposed to have an idea the other day, didn't we? I knew what it was for me, but I don't know what it was for you, because you don't say now. Let me have a look. Going within, yeah. That's how she did it. That's how she is skipping like a lamb, right? She's all excitable. She's all frolicky. The nightingale's telling her this, that and the other. They're coming in quick because they know she is the queen. His queen. She is his queen. She doesn't know about it. She's concentrating on this pentacle. Yeah, it's coming. It's sideways. This is a right. Whatever this gateway portal is, right? It's a big decision, right? Because it's gonna get you. It's gonna get you further. That's what it's saying. Well, that's quite nice. Shall we see an outcome? The outcome. Let's have a look. The outcome just to this interaction. Oh, I'm not taking everything. I'll take these two. And we have... You can't see, can you? Let me put the cards up. I'm sorry. I'll just get engrossed. That's all. That's what she's holding on to, that pentacle. Because she will communicate honestly to anybody. She will tell you in a nice way. But she will tell you. And she goes within. And that's how she knows. Because she's done the work and she knows. She knows what she's on about. Can you see them? No. Move and move. That's what the nightingale's gonna do. It's gonna make the move. Right. We have the 10. Yeah. Oh. It might be the right apple. Because you've got the 10 of cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. The 10 is reaching it. Yep, there they are. They're both, these two people, right, are alike. They're both know, this nightingale and this lamb knows. The lamb knows it more. And the nightingale's just cottoned on, right? That they're the same. And I'm not going to do twin flame things because it's not what you think, and I can save you a load of trouble. Right? I can save you getting you. It'll fry your brain. I might do it next time. See, and then it's love and material stuff. And funnily enough, we started with this gateway, this portal. An ace is a new beginning in something. Can you see the door? We have to get past that. Sometimes, you know, with these, you don't actually know sometimes if you're feeling, like I told you with the shift, you don't actually know till you come back with clarity. If you've got yourself better in anywhere, if you've learned anything or not. And sometimes you think you're through that door, you know. You think you're through a portal. And then you find out, no, you're just in the doorway. You're just hanging there in between till something, you have to do something to find out how to get right through. You need to get through. And this is what it's saying to do. The lamb knows. He knows. He is the same. Soulmates. Oh, it's coming at you sideways, girls. And I'm not going there.